You saw everybody got hit with DMCA's again. Yeah. It's like copyrighted songs are a no-go again. And it seems like they were always. So feel free to send me all your mixtapes so I can just play them on stream. Just kidding. Don't do that. Probably a terrible choice on my end. Now then, let's start. If you're just tuning in, we're watching Chris Hansen's new Sting thing.
Every day, virtually every hour, somebody
Tell me if the
asks on
volume's good
social
on your end,
media,
guys.
when am I going to do another Predator investigation? Well, the answer is now, and we did it in conjunction.
That's a cool dummy in the back. I like that. Respect. I like the Goosebumps reference. Whoever's office this is a man of taste. Could be slightly louder. I got you. I'm sliding the loud. Give me a sec.
With the Genesee County Sheriff's Department in Flint, Michigan. If that sounds familiar, it's because you've seen Sheriff Chris Swan.
Oh, I didn't hear what the hell you said. Sorry.
Sheriff's Department in Flint
Say it again.
and we did it in conjunction with the Genesee.
Oh man, Chris got 19 layers on right now. Respect.
County Sheriff's Department in Flint, Michigan. If that sounds familiar, it's because you've seen Sheriff Chris Swanson on our show before, talking about human trafficking and marching with protesters after the George Floyd killing. In many law enforcement circles, he's known as America's Sheriff. Sheriff, why is this such a priority for you, this sort of Predator investigation?
I look at any society that does...
You know, I don't want to say anything, but this cinematography, my guy... Why would you have the window in the back when you know it's gonna fuck with your focus? Go on the other side so you can get the light from the window and look at them. This is this is who's recording this? Vince? Not a fan so far. We're gonna rewind a little bit because honestly, I don't know why what Chris is saying right now. In one ear, out the other right now.
Kids.
Protesters after the George Floyd killing. In
bad
many law
recording.
enforcement circles, he's known as America's Sheriff. Sheriff, why is this such a priority for you, this sort of Predator investigation?
I look at any society that doesn't protect their kids is a society doomed. And not only just kids, but any vulnerable population.
Focus! He can't focus, chat. Chat, the cameraman needs help. He's crying. He's screaming for help right now. He's saying, please. He's clicking on it just continuously. Just like, come on, man. Focus on my guy here. This is big stuff. We're going to miss out on this. Come on.
The mentally ill, the addicted, the elderly, even animals. And specifically when it comes to kids,
he's still not in
I got into
focus.
this work because I'm third generation, but I hate bullies. I hate people that take advantage of vulnerable people that can't defend themselves, speak for themselves, and that's what predators do with kids. And there should not be a safe place in this country for predators.
The investigation we were in.
Okay, hold on. I think I'm trolling now. I'm in 1080p. He has not focused this entire shot. This entire shot!
There should not be a safe place in this country for predators.
The investigation we were involved with is called a ghost operation. Yeah. Where does that come from?
I am astonished right now, Chad. Who, come on. You had all this time, Chris. You've been talking about a new investigation for how long? What's it been? It's been since I've been talking about your ass. Which was what? I came out with that last summer? Right? If I'm not mistaken, it's been a year and a half, 2 years that you've been saying, don't worry, new investigation all the way, and this is your intro? I know your ass did not start working on this until like 2 months ago. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't even disrespect it and say this is found footage feel. I just watched a found footage movie. They caught focus every time. I can tell the fucking, the make and model of the car in the back right now. And I don't know who the fuck these two people are talking though. That's wild. That's wild.
About 5 years ago, I linked up with Operation Underground Railroad in Kentucky. I was at a mutual event and the founder was there, come off stage, and we are very like-minded. And he said, I want to take you on an aftercare trip. So I bounced on a private jet, went to Mexico, visited 2 aftercare events, and saw what they did for the victims rescued in Mexico. From there, I did another international operation in Haiti with OUR, and it was an intel operation finding where these...
Dude. Bro. I'm not even nice with a camera, dude. I just keep it in place. I don't do anything fancy. I'm not some sort of fucking film expert, right? But dude, number one, there's an autofocus button where you just... right there? And you're bound to fucking catch focus. And if you see it's not in focus, you just click on his face and that's it. maybe he's doing manual focus. But I can tell you right now, he's not doing manual focus. I know that because it keeps fucking up. It's not focusing on the right thing. If it's manual focus, he should be fine. He should know the distance he's going to be at, which is just, right now, the only thing being focused on is the window frame. That's the only thing that's clear. The background is not clear. This officer is definitely not clear. And Chris looks like he's CG'd in. This is wild right now. This is wild that they let this happen. I feel bad for this officer because he's probably trying to say some real shit right now. And I can't pay attention to it.
Dope scene or special forces in order to become the customers. Because in those countries, the customers are the white American, the white European. And I did some fundraising for OUR, and I was on my way back from
what is that?
from Haiti.
1-800-Peacock? What does that say? Because I can see that clearer than the officer right now.
And
Look, my man over here.
I did
Throwing away in the trash because he doesn't litter. Proud of that guy. It's a highlight of this video so far.
some fundraising for OUR.
1-800-DELIVER. That number on the back of that man's shirt outside is clearer than either of the faces of the main two people in this fucking conversation that we've been looking at for 2 minutes. That is wild. You know what? Everybody support 1-800-DELIVER. Just kidding. No free press. That's funny as hell. Sorry I keep pausing. I am just in disbelief. We're not even at the actual fucking sting. I'm just in disbelief that this is this right now. That's crazy.
Predator investigation I did.
Oh no!
Is to catch a predator
Oh no! This happens.
Years ago.
When it wasn't even cool.
Hey, look!
we
They
started
changed
it.
the shot over here at 6 minutes in.
All
I wonder
these
if it's
years
in
later,
focus for that one.
And it's been a couple years since I've been involved
Yeah.
with one. We
The
still
what? The what team? What do you say? Hold on.
Well, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to start with a rescue. We're going to get results. Then we're going to ask for funding. But we're all going to invest in this, and we need to come up with a name. So I tasked my command staff to come up with something that was impactful, that sends a message, and that's how we came up with the Genesee Human Oppression Strike Team. Go.
I still didn't hear what the fuck. Genesee humor. What? 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 What do you say?
Impactful, that sends a message, and that's how we came up with the Genesee Human Oppression Strike Team. Go.
I'm sorry, Chad. My man is speaking Croatian right now. What do you say?
Impactful, that sends a message, and that's how we came up with the Genesee Human Oppression Strike Team. Ghost. That's how we
Genesee Humor Preston team? Procession? None of you guys have even heard it. Hold on. What is my man saying? Get some subtitles in here too.
came up with the Genesee Human Oppression Strike Team. Go.
Genesis Human Oppression Strike Team? Oh, because it's supposed to be Ghost, right? So that's probably right. The Genesis Genesis Humor Preston Strike Team. He said he skipped on Genesis. That's what's fucking me up.
That's how we came up with the Genesee Human Oppression Strike Team.
He legit says Genesee Humor. Whatever. It doesn't matter, right? This shot's not even focused. Who fucking cares about this?
Ghost.
The first Predator investigation I did, branded as To Catch a Predator, was 16 years ago.
When it wasn't even cool, you started it.
It wasn't even cool.
Shut the fuck up. It was cool.
All these years later,
Yeah.
and it's been a couple years since I've been involved
Yeah.
with one, we still saw guy after guy
Yeah.
get online, have a sexually charged conversation with someone he thought was a 14 or 15-year-old.
Chris is dressed like a pimp that just got out of church. I don't know. I love Chris's attire, dude. It's the best.
That's right.
Girl or boy,
It's so good.
show up to consummate this
So-
relationship. Does it ever shock you that with all the attention you've given it, I've given it, and so many others, that these guys continue to show up, and who these guys are?
I guess being in law enforcement for going to 28 years, it's easy to say nothing shocks me, but I'm still a human. And it's funny you say that because I'll go on vacation for 4 or 5 days. I'll get back in my car, and it's the same calls that come in, 911. So you could easily get discouraged as to why we do this because it keeps happening. I flip, and when I see the people that are being caught in these predator investigations, they are among us. 9 out of 10 of them.
He said it, chat. That man is sus. You know what time it is. One more time.
That are being caught in these predator investigations, they are among us. 9 out of 10 of them.
I like this guy. I like this guy.
Don't even have a criminal record.
It.
The majority of them are professional. So how many are they hurting?
You know what the problem was? The cameraman was probably recording this when the lights went out. That's why he doesn't know what's happening. He can't tell that it's out of focus. He can't see.
And
or maybe comms were disabled. I don't know.
One predator arrest saves 25 future victims.
One arrest saves 25 future
of a predator.
My fucking MVP of the video, back again. Nobody litters when my man is around. Yo, shout out to this guy, dude.
And we saw a young guy who you may want to give a second chance, but then when you look at his background, addiction to pornography, interest in S&M, and a babysitter, that was his job.
I mean, addiction to pornography, it's like, all right, that just sounds like a personal problem. Interest in S&M, my man's got a kink, and he's a babysitter. He needs a job. That doesn't technically all conflate to a bad person, but it's just funny. Porn? He watches porn. That's crazy.
It's a disturbing picture. Let's take a look at some of what we found.
Well, number one, the thing that disturbs me the most is public servants that use this uniform and their oath.
Oh, he's in focus.
Office to protect people.
He's in focus. Focus alert, Chad. Focus alert.
While at the same time they're the same monsters. So it's shameful that somebody would use that. And how many times has he used that position to gain?
You know what's funny? The cameraman right now is like, wait. Holy shit. This looks way better right now. Because he moved over a little bit to the right. He's like, oh my god. This is crazy. He's in focus. Everyone drink. Hey, cheers, guys. That's wild. I can actually see his face. It's crazy.
Gain access to people to victimize. Because I guarantee of all the people we caught yesterday, it was not the
first time. Interesting. It's like if you went on the other side, you can actually look at him. That's crazy, dude.
He would have assaulted during that time. So it's a variety, but it never shocks.
Let's take a look at what some of these men said once I confronted them.
In chat, they did not just use the transition that vloggers use when they're making prank videos, right? Chat, I'm not even going to read you right now. I'm just going to clarify that I know they did not just put up that same transition that vloggers use. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild. Listen, if you watch vloggers, I know you've seen that fucking transition before. It's like, yo, guys, we're gonna go to the store right now. Yo, guys, we're at the store. Who edited this? Who?
Look at what some of these men said once I confronted
That's wild.
them.
Is this luxury pranks? It does look like luxury pranks, right? Wait, is he in cuffs already? What is happening? Why are you using that?
Shocks.
Let's take a look at what some of these men said once I confronted them.
This looks fake. Is this fake, chat? Did Chris come back with a fake sting? Because he couldn't afford a real one? The blur wasn't on him? Stop it.
How's it going?
2 years, Chris! The people waited 2 years for this one, brother. We waited 2 years. They gave you all that donation money, all that stream money. They went to all your bullshit, bought all your bullshit, and you came back with the fire like this? Is what you came back with? Come on, dude. Oh. Bro, you know what's sad? You guys joke about luxury pranks. They do a better job editing and shooting than Chris, Hansen, and his crew do. Luxury pranks never miss the blur. Luxury pranks are in focus. That's crazy. That is fucking insane, chat. Look at this. I know who this is. This is my neighbor Jerry. I can tell right there. I have all the information I need. Oh, that's wild. That is wild, Chad.
Come on.
He stays there so long. He's lazy motherfucker that was keyframing this was like, all right, I'm gonna keep it right there.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's not gonna move that. Man, yo, I need another drink right now, guys. That is wild. Okay, my bad. I'll stop fucking with it. I know you guys want to watch.
How's it going?
What was your plan here?
I didn't really know because I thought this was what this was.
And so what?
Okay, the transition was funny at first. It's not funny anymore, Chad. This is a joke. This is a joke.
Because
I love how Chris came in with the mask, and as soon as he comes down with this strange child predator, he's like, all right, I can trust you, right? Oh, man. This is amazing. This is the best thing ever. I'm so glad we decided to watch this. I'm so glad we decided to watch this, guys. Booty cheese, booty cheese, booty cheese.
What was your plan here?
I didn't really know because
Yeah, you guys caught it right there. He still has Chris has a blur on his face. I don't know why Chris has a blur on his face. The funnier thing, Chris has the blur isn't even on anybody right now. It's not on either of them. But then the blur actually tracks Chris.
I thought this.
It's kind of, and it changes sizes, and then it stays on his head. I think they're trying to block the balding, because they're like, I'm not gonna do you like that, my guy. Not the best angle for your hair. It's funny that they track this, but they didn't track the earlier one.
And so what was your plan once you got here? What were you going to do?
To see how old she actually was.
So you just decided to go for a ride today here in...
Actually, I'm on my way to Home
Michigan.
Depot too.
You were on your way to Home Depot.
Yeah.
What were you going to do at Home Depot?
I paint.
Buy paint.
You know, maybe why the editor was slaving away at all these tracked blurs. Maybe he could have thrown some subtitles, because
To see how old she actually was.
What were you going to do at Home Depot?
I paint.
Buy paint. And so on the way to Home Depot to buy paint, you decided to pop in and have sex with a 14-year-old girl.
I wasn't gonna have sex with her.
You weren't going to have sex with her.
No.
What were you going to do?
Well, I was gonna see how old she actually was. If she was, I was gonna ask her for proof when I got here. See if she had a license or whatever. She didn't have a license. If she was really 15, I was gonna bounce. But
You were going to
if she
bounce.
was older than 18, I was probably gonna ask because she said she squirted. I've never seen it before. I was gonna ask her to see if I could see
Squirted. What do you mean by squirted?
that.
Have you...
See, now the transition's funny. Now that's comedy. That's comedy. This is a skit. This is a skit. It's a trick. He's gonna be like, ha, bazinga! It's April 1st. I've actually got my real investigation coming at the end of October. Now that's funny. That's what the transition should be used for comedic reasons. That is amazing.
Squirted. What do you mean by squirted?
It's good stuff. What do you mean by squirting? No, this is important. Trust me. What do you mean by squirting?
Have you ever tried to solicit a girl who was underage before?
No.
So you just today decided that on the way to Home Depot to get graphite colored paint to paint your house where your wife and 3 children live, you'd stop here to see a 14-year-old girl.
Right.
Why did you think that was okay? Well, Mike, there's something you need to know.
You know, guys, listen real quick. I know I'm joking about this being fake, right? Like, I don't think Chris has the balls to do that. But this is really bad. And this is really fucky. Like, why do you keep cutting it at all of his answers? I wonder if he says that. Is he saying because... Like, if he didn't answer, say he doesn't answer. You know, convey that in one... Luxury Pranks does a better job than this. Like, if they cut something out, they tell you, oh, he was doing this, so we couldn't show this part. Like, I'm genuinely confused that he's cutting out everything. It's just Chris talking. This is so weird. No, this isn't dramatized. This is supposed to be the real Sting. He's not redoing it and pretending to do it. It's kind of weird, actually, now. I don't know.
Well, Mike, there's something you need to know. I'm Chris Hansen, and we're doing a story on adults trying to meet children online for sex. Children online for sex.
Chad, this was funny at first and it's not funny anymore. I don't understand. I genuinely do not understand it. This is insane, actually. In this Sting, that man has answered nothing. He has said nothing. All you heard was Chris name off some shit, say graphite colored paint, and that was the whole Sting. We didn't even see how this guy got there. We didn't see him get cuffed. Like, why would we not get the footage of him going to meet up with the girl? Why would we just immediately cut to him already in cuffs on the bed? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Like, I thought it was gonna be bad, right, Chad? I thought this investigation was gonna be bad because nobody talked to me about it. But this is fucking pitiful. This is horrible. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think right now, dude. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, guys.
For sex.
I guess I'm just as bad as him, right? This is so amateur. This is so amateur.
What's happening?
Why? What is happening? Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my shit right now. What is happening? You showed us this long-ass intro of Chris slowly walking down and crumbling his spine just to do nothing?
What's happening tonight?
Are these bloopers?
Being stupid.
Being stupid.
Okay.
What do you mean by being stupid? You're just gonna come over here and read her a bedtime story?
No.
Watch a little football?
No. I was actually on my way to Burger King to get my son.
To get your son. How old is your son?
He's 14. He's
14.
alone.
Out of all the nights.
So have you heard about this Travis Scott burger? Your thoughts? I'm personally more of a fan of the J Balvin meal because I had a bit of a sweet tooth for that McFlurry. Anyways, you're free to go.
In your 45 years, you decide to get online and chat up a 15-year-old girl in a sexually charged conversation, leaving your 14-year-old son at home, and you pop in here all wound up, ready to go.
Did Cactus Jack send you here?
If you're that all wound up, ready to go. If you're that honest, why are you here? Why didn't you just go to Burger King, get your son a Whopper, and head home?
You know what keeps bugging me? Why put in the transitions in To Catch a Predator in Hansen vs. Predator? If time has passed and nothing was said, they just cut. They just cut to the next fucking scene. They don't need this fucking stupid transition. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm so just baffled, dude. Honest. Holy shit, that was everything. Holy shit, I was joking. It started at nearly 7 minutes, and it ended at a little over 10. 3 minutes, Chad. It was 3 minutes of actual footage of talking to the child predators. Them not responding. 3 minutes. It's a 22-minute video. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Someone do the math. 3 minutes! You know what, chat? You know what's crazy? I can't believe I'm saying this right now. Maybe Vince really was holding it down. Technically. Over.
How you like my...
And have a seat with Chris Hansen.
You know, for now...
I made fun of him. And I said he was doo-doo at the job. He was big butt. He couldn't do anything right. But if this is life without Vince, I gotta give my man his props. He actually did something. I don't think Vince would have put this out. And that's an insult to Vince. I want to clarify that. That's not a compliment to Vince. That is an absolute
Just leave me alone,
insult to
man.
Vince.
God damn.
I don't think he would have left this up. I'm not giving Vince that much credit. Did you see what we just saw? I don't think you saw what we just saw. I'm not giving Vince that much credit. Anybody in this chat would have done a better job shooting and editing this. Anybody in this chat would have done a better job.
Mind gonna go. Even Ted Bundy recognized in his own tapes that his addiction to pornography led him to be a serial killer. Pornography is so vital in the pornography is so devastating. It's so destructive when it comes to the human mind. And these individuals, they just continue to fantasize and fantasize. And in that case, you see what happened.
Is he talking shit about porn right now? I will beat off right now just to spite you, good sir.
He's raised in an environment where pornography has caused him to fantasize that if you don't stop that, how deep and dark is that fantasize mind gonna go? Even Ted Bundy recognized in his own tapes that his addiction to pornography led him to be a serial killer. Pornography is so...
Just leave me alone, man. God damn.
Wait. Did they just repeat?
All right. God damn, just go away.
Hold on, guys. Did I hold on. Did I rewind just now? Or did they just repeat the same clip? Wait. I think they just repeated a clip in this as well.
Devastating.
Hold on. Let me put the speed normal. I really hope I'm bugging.
You do. You feel sorry sometimes, but
okay, come on.
In an environment where pornography has caused him to fantasize that if you don't stop that, how deep and dark is that fantasize mind going to go? Even Ted Bundy recognized in his... Well, I think the law enforcement arm can be very effective in keeping an individual going down even a darker path.
This is the same exact clip.
And in that case,
this is the same exact clip.
Video, and you
listen.
He's raised.
Hold on.
That if you don't stop that,
shut up.
His own tapes.
Right here.
Fantasize mind gonna go.
Ted Bundy.
Even Ted Bundy.
I didn't rewind it, Chad.
His addiction to pornography led him to be.
Jesus, I was gonna exit the video. I wasn't gonna watch the rest of this. Holy shit, Chris. This is a pile of sweaty nuts if I've ever seen it, my guy. He left. Oh my god, this is insane. He put two of the same clips back to back. Oh, I knew I wasn't crazy.
Pornography is so...
I already heard this, my guy.
They just continue to...
Watch, they just repeat this clip for the rest of the 22 minutes.
Fantasize. And in that case, you see what happened. I mean, you saw he was in not only S&M, he had...
yeah.
There's the fantasy...
I heard this already. Hold on. This is a different thing. I was going to say... This flashlight, or this flashlight, the ignorance in this video is going right to my head. I was gonna say this light switch looks so clear for no specific reason. Go on.
Somebody who's older, that's an adult, and got his way. You know what I mean? That's bad in and of itself. But if it's two consenting adults, and you know, that's just between.
Chris just milked this man for content. He was like, "I'm gonna ask you like 19 questions because I only got 3 minutes of footage. Do you mind?" No, because you like to talk a lot. Bet. All right. I'm gonna use. Actually, my cameraman called in sick. Sir, you busy? 1-800 deliver. Yeah. Can you? Yeah. You got time? Can you hold this? All right. Thank you. All right. We can start. Let's go.
Who left his wife and 3 children at home, essentially to go to Home Depot to buy paint, and on the way stops in to have sex with a teenage girl with whom he's had this very graphic conversation online.
You know, our op yesterday,
he's a prison guard.
Yeah. And he oversees people that did a...
What the fuck are you on about, Chris? My man is talking like he hasn't done this. Why is he so... This guy has a family. And he left his family to go get food. But he actually stopped at a young child's house. This is the first case that I've covered that has given me this much of a surprise. I mean, he also has a career. He works out of prison. Even though, you know, I've arrested lawyers, doctors, actors, fucking politicians, every asshole on the street because I've been doing this for 19 years. But I tell you what do you think about this one? It's just insane.
Continue to the chat into the graphic nature that you speak of. They have been fantasizing about this for a long time. Where it starts, that's the key. That's why your interviews and your talent is so important. To tell the people.
I got no problem with this guy, but the way he's talking, I think he thinks he's like dropping gems right now. Like he's really getting his shit off. But basically what he just said is the guys who talked to the 14-year-olds and wanted to meet up with them, they're pedophiles. Have all the characteristics of a pedophile. Have all the characteristics of a child predator. I know. I mean, you tell me, Chris. You know, you tell me. What are you guys talking about right now? What are you adding? What are you teaching anybody right now? I'm so confused.
All those days are gone. You have to be proactive on this. It's the #1 fastest growing criminal enterprise on the planet. 24.9 million people are slaves right now. More slaves between labor and sex slaves in the world today than there was when slavery was legal. It's legit, it's real. And if you've got internet access in your community, you've got human trafficking. Your kids are getting raped by people that live among us. To the public, support your freedom fighters.
Guys, I'll be honest. I haven't been listening to anything he's been saying, but what the fuck is going on right now? My man just went beeline right to the top. Excuse me, good sir? Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that?
Just like people, and if you've got internet access in your community, you've got human trafficking. Your kids are getting raped by people that live among us. To the public, support your freedom fighters. Just like what you're doing now. You're using your platform, share it to everybody you know. Share it, tell everybody, send the link to the YouTube, send it, show what's happening out there. I want people that if they have the urge, they go get help, they don't hurt. That if somebody sees a Chris Hansen or a Chris Swanson out there and they think, oh my gosh, they could be me next, perfect. I want you to think that. Go get help, don't hurt people.
Chris Hansen, Chris Swanson, you know, because we're a duo. We're, you know, me and you. Yeah, better not try anything.
Each of the men are...
Holy shit.
I want you to think.
Is that good camera quality? Is that a focus shot I see, chat? Focus shot, take a shot.
That. Go get help, don't hurt people.
That's crazy. Look at this quality. That's wild.
Each of the men arrested faces 3 separate felonies. You know Mike Morris, attorney at law, who's been on...
Oh, it's because he set up this cam. It's Mike's podcast. That's why it doesn't look like shit.
Mike Morris, the Mike Morris Law Firm. Open Mike, thanks so much as always. Thanks.
I can actually tell what Chris's eye color is. I can tell he has a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow going on. That's crazy.
It's good to see you.
His hair looks white now. Didn't look like that in the other cam.
We're going to have a lot more
it's already almost
on
over,
this
Nova.
investigation in the weeks to come, including how we dealt with it in the new pandemic world of COVID.
We're going to have a lot more on this investigation, guys. I'm going to assume more footage because you had 3 minutes that you showed us. So if you're going to show us more behind the scenes, maybe not the right move, Chris. I don't think it's what the people want. Just me. I don't know. Taking a guess.
19. Stay tuned. I'll see you very soon on the next Have a Seat with Chris Hansen. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I'll be watching.
What do you have for the last minute? Oh, it's a black screen. Should I be surprised? Probably not. Black screen, guys. World-renowned journalist releases this on YouTube. 1 minute of black screen at the end. 1 minute. Oh, look, there you go. We got the end screen finally. Hey, we can follow the sheriff's office. They probably got some nice reaction content over there. And you can follow the guy. Oh, you? Another thing? That's crazy, dude. I can't say I'm shocked. I'm genuinely shocked. This shit bombed too. 30,000 views. That's not what the investigations do. 1.8k likes somehow. 153 dislikes. I'm gonna add one to that. Just because that's fucking horrible. Not even out of pettiness. This is just a bad video. It's just a bad video, dude. You hand this off to any YouTuber doing a 1,000,000% better job. I hate that their faces are blurred. We need to know who these sickos are. No, don't worry. You do know who they are. Just pause it at the right time, and you can see their names. Don't worry. Watching this is the cleanest, best pleasure. Ooh, stop holding on to that one, brother. It's over. That Whopper line was an old school Hansen burn. Also, hearing Chris Day sexually charged in 2020 is the cleanest, best pleasure. You see, chat? This is what we call denial. This is the people who love TCAP, love Chris Hansen. You know, I was one of them. I was one of them. But when I see shit like this, it's over. It's over, guys. Yeah, the rest looks like TCAT memes. I don't want this cookie. I just want to go to the beach. I was going to bounce. You were going to bounce. Now you're telling me a whopper of a story. I'm so happy Chris is back. But man, who edited this? There you go. Someone a little real. Someone a little real. I didn't mean to click this video. I was just testing it. I'm glad to see you back, but whoever edited this needs to do better. Chris's work deserves better than a bleep every 5 seconds. You know, I'm not even going to give you that. I just see TCAT memes. Yeah, I just see TCAT memes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, and that's, yeah, fucking, I don't know how to put this lightly. RIP. You know, he talked about doing an investigation when he first got on YouTube, and clearly that was not, if it was being done, this must be a really long process that I don't know about. But if this is what you came out with, this is your first banger, dog shit. Dog shit. Horrible.